I think the potential is huge because Myanmar is, the manufacturing industry is effectively at ground zero when you compare its neighbors, particularly India and China, where it's gotten a lot more expensive. It's also at ground zero because the infrastructure, some of the other bottlenecks, such as logistics, power, those are concerns. So the only way is up, quite frankly, for the manufacturing industry in Myanmar. It's a good question, Stephen. I think tied in with that question, you have to look at what are the commercial constraints for an investor coming in to the manufacturing industry. And I would say the lack of existing manufacturing units. If, for example, for the garment factory, for the garment industry, there are just X number of garment factories out there, and for you to match yourself up with an existing garment manufacturer is going to be a tall order because they are heavily courted by many international investors, and then you lead that into the regulatory framework, which if you come under the MIC permit, which is a likely possibility if you're doing a joint venture in the garment industry with a local player. There's a whole myriad of questions that you have to clear with the MIC, and I see that not so much as a regulatory hiccup, but more of the prolonged process that is necessary when you actually make an investment into Myanmar.
It is stable, it's reasonably stable, but there are remnants of that previous conflict affecting your business operations there. So for example, you may be looking to sell your products or distribute your products to these border areas. Unfortunately, a lot of these militias are no longer employed, they are no longer getting the revenue they used to get. And what they do is now they just set up a checkpoint at these highways, border areas. And as a multinational or engaging local distributing groups trying to distribute your products, you are faced with these forces that basically put their hands out and ask for money. So how do you square that? That is an obvious facilitation payment. Literally, you have to pay them in order to operate in certain areas. That is an obvious FCPA risk you're facing. This can also manifest in other forms. You may be looking to build certain structures in these areas. Again, these guys operate there, so you have to find a way to do your business without paying these facilitation payments, or finding a way to ensure your operations are compliant.